Oh, hi there. My name is Juan Carlos Forero Maurits, and I am the Scenario Director of Uppsala Mall United Nations 2016, responsible for the academic content of the scenario and the pedagogic training of the delegates. I now have the honor, on behalf of the whole Secretariat, to introduce you to this mock video, to this tutorial video which we have shot for you and which will guide you through the various rules and procedures simulated in 3 different committees which we will have in this year's Uppsala Mall United Nations. So having that said, without further ado, let's get straight to it.
Distinguished delegates, welcome to the United Nations Environment Assembly. I will now open the meeting. Delegates, we establish quorum now. So you either say present and voting, present or not present. So I ask Australia.
Present and voting.
Haiti.
Haiti is present and voting.
Thank you. The agenda needs to be set for this session. I will read out the topics now. The first one is deforestation. The second one is consequences of climate change, addressing the challenges of desertification and drought. The third one is transition, sustainable agriculture and development of rural areas. Is there a motion to set the agenda? Haiti.
Haiti would like to motion to start debating topic 1.
Thank you. Is there another motion in the room? Yes.
Australia would like to motion to start the agenda with topic 1.
Thank you. To set the agenda. Haiti.
Haiti would like to set the agenda to topic 1.
Is there another motion in the room? No? So we'll vote on that. All those in favor, please raise your placards. Thank you. All those against? Thank you. We go with the first topic, deforestation.
Distinguished delegates, Honourable Presidency.
Here is when you will state your country's main interests in the coming discussions. What are the key issues for your country and how would you like these to be addressed by the committee? Maybe you could point out something your country has done in the past, which you would like to continue working on. You should also make calls for concrete proposals, which you might already have thought of.
Thank you.
I'll proceed with the speakers list. Which countries want to be on the speakers list? I see Haiti and Australia. Right. Are there any motions on the floor? Australia.
Australia would like to motion a formal informal meeting for 20 minutes with 2 minutes speaker time to discuss deforestation in Southeast Asia.
Thank you. We'll put that to vote. All those in favor? All those against? We start now with the informal formal meeting. Thank you.
Right, so what you guys have just seen is a delegate moderating for either a informal formal session or an informal session. So what you have in the world of MUNs, or actually what you actually have in the real UN, is 3 different sessions. And I will guide you very briefly through the 3 of them right now. So, what you first have is the formal session, or just session. And this is the time when the presidency will follow the speakers list, and when you will be recognized to speak, you will have to approach the podium. So this is the most formal of the 3 sessions which I have explained now. Now we come to the next one, the second session, and that is the informal formal session. And this session is the second most formal session, where you will have the presidency staying moderating the discussions. However, these discussions will only be limited to the actual topic which was proposed in the moderation for the informal session. So you will have the presidency moderating the talks, but in a slightly less formal manner. So I hope you get that. And now we come to the last session, which is the least formal session. It's called informal session. This is the time when you are free to move around in the room or wherever you want actually. You can actually leave the building also. And there will be no moderating by the presidency. The presidency will be walking around with you and urging you to reach consensus. But other than that, it's basically up to you on how you want to conduct the discussions. If you want to sit in groups, if you want to talk to an individual, maybe you want to take someone aside and have a private chat with them. So this is the last session, which is called informal session. Thank you.
Delegates, are there any further motions in the room? Australia.
Australia would like to set a motion to suspend the meeting for an hour for lunch.
I see consensus in the room. We suspend the meeting for 1 hour. Are there any further points of order or motions? Haiti.
The representative of Haiti would like to motion to table our proposed draft resolution on deforestation.
Okay, let's put that to vote. All those in favor? All those against? Thank you. We take action upon the draft resolution proposed by Heidi. All those in favor? All those against? Abstentions? Thank you. I ask the secretary now to name me a letter to proceed for the vote. A. Good. So we start with Australia.
In favour.
Heidi.
The representative of Haiti wishes to be in favor.
Thank you. Thank you, delegates, for your work. Are there any further motions? Heidi.
The representative of Haiti would like to adjourn the meeting.
I see consensus in the room. Let's adjourn the meeting. Thank you.